It's lit up Murrayfield and the Millennium Stadium, and now it's here in Manchester. Could it be magic again? Hello again, welcome to Super League Touchline. It's a magic weekend special from the Etihad Stadium in Manchester. Super League meets Premier League this week. This is what they're playing for at the end of the season, but we're at the home of the Premier League champions, Manchester City, with the Super League prize, of course, won in a few months' time across the city at Old Trafford. What's this all about? Well, it's a unique concept. 14 teams, 7 matches, 2 days, 1 stadium, including some of the biggest derbies in Rugby League.
I think if you asked any Castleford fan, they'd say this is the biggest derby. We're two towns that are real close together, and there's that special atmosphere for us. Rugby's a big part of Wakefield and Castleford's history and what we're all about, so it's really interesting. I can't wait for it. I think it's going to be an absolute smashing game.
It's always tough games, you know, Leeds, Bradford and the derby games. Both clubs know what's at stake and the bragging rights for the fans, but they beat us over Easter, and that was just a tough one to take, but they deserved it in the end, and we need to come here and show a response from not only last night, but our last 2 league fixtures haven't been good enough, and we need to respond Sunday. I realise that Bradford probably didn't get the result they wanted either at weekend, but I think we'll certainly be desperate.
You've got one up on Leeds already, so there's no reason you can't do that here.
Yeah, no, it was a big game. We had like 20,000 at Hodgson, so no, it was a good night, and hopefully we can get it going again.
Playoffs this year?
Yeah, definitely hope so. Yeah. No, I can't wait. We really want to try and get one of those positions in top 8 and work our way from there. It's a new competition as soon as you're in the top 8.
You owe Wigan one this year now, don't you?
Yeah, they've beaten us twice, and you know, it's always disappointing to lose derby games, you know, against our local rivals. So, you know, we certainly don't want them to make it 3 in a row, and we'll be going all out on this weekend to make sure it doesn't happen.
Yeah, it's going to be a good weekend. Bringing all the fixtures here, it's just a pretty special ground. I know there'll not be many players playing on this, if any. So it's always great to get the experience playing at different grounds like this one. And yeah, for us, another Wigan Saints game, it's going to be a big occasion.
It's quite a different derby, isn't it, playing it in a venue like this?
Yeah, I'm really excited. You know, I've seen your stadium on TV, obviously, but never been here, and to come here and see it for real, it's unbelievable. And obviously, being a magic weekend, I haven't been a part of one yet, and I'm really looking forward to it.
I've been here, I've been here in Oasis, and it was unbelievable. So I hope the crowds come through like they did for them gigs and make it rock. So yeah. Should be good.
So for Lee Briers, the magic experience has to be as good as, if not better than Take That. Is that the barometer?
I'm sure there'll be entertainment as good as Take That. No, Take That with my favourite band, but if we can live up to their entertainment on the pitch, I'm sure there'll be a lot of happy fans.
It's a great stadium. Why wouldn't you want to come and watch all these games of rugby? I think it's a concept no other sport does, and hopefully our fans, as they always do, get behind it, and they'll come along in great numbers and make it a real success.
I personally think this will be the best of the lot. I think, you know, being in Manchester, being a lot more central to the Rugby League heartland, you know, I think it, you know, gives a greater opportunity for the supporters to get down here and really get behind the concept. And you know, I'm sure over the weekend you'll see the supporters come down in the thousands, and I'm sure there'll be some great entertainment on show.
Right, enough talking for the time being. Let's see some tries. Here's top 5. Try number 5, scored by the Bradford Bulls at Salford. Great ball movement and a terrific finish by big Karl Pryce. If you thought that was a good winger's finish, how about this? St Helens at Leeds, Shenton with the offload. Tommy Makinson, absolutely brilliant. Third best, Hull Kingston Rovers against Castleford. Galea makes the break. Who's in support? It's David Hodgson, still got the speed. and no one is catching Hodgson underneath the posts for Rovers. Second best this week, Catalan Dragons. All manner of offloads here. Little step and an underneath pass from Leon Pryce. It's worked wide, and Vincent Duport says, if you're not going to score, I'll go myself. Pick of the bunch though, this from the Warrington Wolves. Ratchford heavily involved, gives it away, and look for this offload from Matty Blythe. Straight back to Ratchford for this week's top try. So the Super League players have given it the big sell. They seem very, very excited about the prospect of playing the home of the Premier League champions. What do the press make of it? Let's speak to a couple of them. Ian Laban from the Press Association, Gary Carter from The Sun. Thanks for joining us, gents. Ian, first of all, great arena. If we can sell this out, it's going to be a terrific weekend.
It will be, yes. It's a long time since I've been here, but it looks a very compact stadium made for a great atmosphere. I would think if you get 30,000 here, you'd probably generate a good atmosphere.
And Gary, you've been to this stadium a number of times. You know what kind of buzz you can get if it is near capacity in here.
Well, there's still a buzz reverberating around now from 2 weeks ago. I think there's still people in the pub across the road from 2 weeks ago as well. Yeah, when this place is even near full, it really rocks. The acoustics, it just echoes around the ground, and Super League fans pack this out, it'll be really, really good atmosphere. What
is the hope, guys, with this concept? It's been to Cardiff, it's been to Edinburgh. The loyal fans will turn up wherever it is. Is the hope doing it here that we perhaps get, I don't know, some football fans in the region who will come along and give it a go for the first time, or just get more of the core Rugby League fans coming?
It'll be fascinating to see what the makeup of the crowd is. I'm not convinced that Manchester's the right idea. It depends what you want to do. The idea was to take games to a new area in the beginning, but obviously we're going back to the heartland now, aren't we?
But economic times are tough. If everyone turns up here, then it's going to be a success.
Definitely so, yeah. I mean, in a strange way, Manchester isn't really a heartland area. I mean, there's Salford, of course, but in East Manchester, Rugby League doesn't really figure on the sporting landscape. I mean, there's a lot of football, obviously, Bellevue Aces Speedway up the road, cricket, things like that, but Rugby League doesn't really feature. So, yeah, it would be interesting to see how many people from the surrounding area of the actual ground come to Magic Weekend. Obviously, there will be extra Rugby League fans come because of its ease of getting to it. So it would be interesting to see how the crowd is made up, yeah.
And what about the fixtures? We've got the big derbies again. We're staying with that concept, and we've got quite a few derbies, especially the Wakefield Cats and Bradford Leeds, where the 2 points are so crucial. Give or take, whether it's Magic or Derby or not, some of these big teams are struggling.
Hull KR is a big game as well, because with Bradford playing Leeds, Hull KR know that if they win, they'll be in the top 8. Yeah, I mean, like you say, Wakefield, Castleford, Bradford, Leeds, massive games. I mean, Leeds defeat last night at St Helens leaves them 8th. They've got, after the Magic Weekend, they've then got Warrington and Wigan, so they really need to pull something out of the bag this weekend. So it should make for really good games.
And you will both be sticking around for every single game of the 7, I would assume.
We'll show plenty of stamina and get through it.
All 7, got to.
I'll be there as well, and that's pretty much your lot. And by the way, if you won our competition last week, you'll be here as well. Tickets for the Etihad were up for grabs, so well done, and I hope you enjoy your weekend with us. That's pretty much it. Good luck to all 14 teams in action, and I'll see you next week.